Boys and girls, and welcome to our last virtual excursion. Today's video is a little bit different to what we've done in the past because we don't normally walk to the last three buildings. I normally just teach you about these in the classroom. So what I'll do is I'll put some photos onto the video you'll see in a minute, and I'll read the information from the booklet, and then you can answer the questions that are in your pack. And hopefully you'll be back at school soon and we can talk about all the buildings you've learnt about. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The Callaghan family lived in a building that had been called the Pines Inn. This building still exists on the Vale Road just as you are coming into Perthville. The inn originally got its name from a small row of pine trees on the southern side of the building. The Callaghan family also owned the property that Bald Hill is on, and they ran sheep, grew oaten hay, cauliflowers and other vegetables on the other side of the road near the Vale Creek. Phil Callaghan opened and ran a butcher shop in a little brick building on the northern side of the house. The brick building is still there, but the house that sits next to it as well is now a residential house. The second building that we're going to have a look at is the Hen and Chicken Inn. The Hen and Chicken Inn was built in 1855 by Samuel Walker. William Lane, who owned the land, paid for the inn to be built for Walker as he was a retired army sergeant. The Hen and Chicken Inn was used as a resting place for passing workers travelling from Bathurst to the Perthville area. The inn had a bar room, dining room, a kitchen, a cellar and bedrooms. Out the back there was a blacksmith shop and stables for horses. The big long paddock that is next to the road, as you drive through the tunnel of trees towards Bathurst, was used for their animals to rest in. There are two local legends about the Hen and Chicken Inn. The Naylor family, who are the current owners, were told that Mother Mary MacKillop and Father Tennyson Wood stayed in the Hen and Chicken Inn when they were travelling to set up the convent. Also, Ben Hall and his gang of bushrangers raided this inn on the night of October 3, 1863. As with a lot of history, there are conflicting stories. An article published in the newspaper in 1990 explains that this is not the Hen and Chicken Inn raided by Ben Hall. It says that Samuel Walker had built another hotel half a mile, which is approximately 800 metres, further south where the Perth railway yards were later built. It is said that Ben Hall raided this Hen and Chicken Inn and not the Hen and Chickens that still stands today. The Hen and Chicken Inn is located on the corner of Hen and Chicken Lane and the Vale Road. The building is no longer used and is structurally unsafe to go inside. The last building we will look at is Raynham Flour Mill. Captain Thomas Raine settled at Raynham in 1831, where he built this mansion. He had been a junior officer on the convict ship Surrey on its notorious voyage in 1814. Two stone buildings were built behind the house as a flour mill. Many different people bought the property over time. In 1855 it was taken over by James Boyd. James Boyd converted the mansion into a hotel. The Boyd family sold the hotel to William Tremaine, who had been running a butter factory in Perthville at 16 Perth Street, in a weatherboard building that is still a residence now. The mill stood for many years, but it collapsed in the 1980s. The building is located on the right-hand side of the road as you drive to Perthville, just past Omya. The building is now used as a residential house.